tarot friends, this is Ultraviolet Morgan. This is my crazy messy tarot space. Some stuff. This is my Chicoli pull for today. We've got our head in the clouds, a castle in the sky. I don't know, I just made that up. The fun is my, oh, that's so pretty. These cards are so pretty. Is my fairy. We've got the two of spirals over here on the Chrysalis Tarot. That's the two of spirals is the same as the two. Wait, let me check. It's not the two of coins because that'd be two of stones. I think it would be the two of wands. Mirror scrolls. This deck is beautiful. Spirals. Choice. That's exactly what I thought. When I looked at it. Spirals is wands. Values, passion, and personal growth. So, two spirals. Some of my Drain Virtue cards that are out that, I just wanted to look over more, but I got pulled away. And this was my 2-card daily draw. 7 of Earth and 9 of, I want to say sticks, but wands. Basically telling me that it's a quiet, it's a pause, it's a quiet time. I'm almost there. I don't know where there is, honestly, but my card today say I'm almost there, even though it's going to be a pause, a quiet time where maybe it'll seem like nothing's happening, a waiting time before completion. Things that are happening underground, out of sight. Seeds have been planted, they're growing. It seems like nothing's happening, but it is. So, yay. So, since I got my Doreen Virtue deck, I did decide to do a Celtic cross spread. There, if you can see the whole layout, even though you won't do a whole lot of good. Just to see what kind of reading I would get. And it's very interesting. These cards were very well shuffled. This color is color for the majors. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 majors. And they're all of the majors that I drew are majors that were in some way scary in the original deck that she renamed. So this is like a huge reading, like big time stuff. So the first card, Life Experience, Archangel Chamuel. Now in the future, it might be really cool to use these cards to do some research about these archangels, to learn more about the archangels. But for now, I don't know that much about them. Life experience, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. This is the Tower card. The life experience, a significant life event. And basically this reading is telling me that I'm going through something very big that I've been going through for a long time and probably will be going through still for a long time. 10 years ago, I moved back to my own hometown because my mother was terminally ill. She passed away 9 years ago. And last year, I basically had all of my friend group. I moved into a new apartment, and pretty much everything started changing. And all of my friend group sort of, I got very vocal about some things, and we moved farther away from each other, including my best friend. So that's been a huge life change for sure. And it's been a struggle, emotionally and on a practical level. There's been a lot of changes, and also I've been working through a lot of things with the tarot, with counseling, internal things. So there's been a lot of, I guess, if this says a significant life event as if it's one thing, but a powerful revelation that leads to change. So there's like big things going on. So I'd say that's pretty accurate. And my crossing card is Unity with Archangel Sendalphon. Okay. The Unity card says traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. So I'm crossed by traditional viewpoints and methods. I'm going through major changes, revelations, and life events, and needing to spread my wings, but not in a conventional way, or conventionality. The real world is always hassling me, which is a song, kind of a thing. Is how I see this being crossed by traditional viewpoints. This Unity card would, in a traditional deck, be the Hierophant. So that's been renamed as Unity. Seems like a strange thing to be crossed by, but with traditional viewpoints and methods, it begins to make sense. And then crowned by the Three of Air. Isn't that just nice? The Three of Air being the three, would coordinate with the Three of Swords. That's the card with the heart and swords, through it. Great sadness. Take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself or others. Normally, this is a position of, your highest hope in the situation. It can also be your conscious. Like, this could be you're crowned by your conscious thoughts, and then below you are subconscious. They can be the root of the matter, far past, subconscious, which really all ties together because that's where our subconscious things all come from, all deep in our past, things that we've experienced and have had impacts on us that have been pushed out of our conscious and thought and memory. So, crowned with great sadness, needing time to heal, and forgiveness. And as I said, there has been a lot of sadness with these life experiences that have been taking place. So, that's pretty accurate. Not your favorite thing that you want to hear, that you're crowned with great sadness. But I wouldn't call it inaccurate either. So, beneath me, release, Archangel Azrael. The end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. So, the release card, 13, Traditionally, that would be the death card. So we have at the basis of the situation release, death, literally death. As I said, my mom passed away approximately 9 years ago. And then more recently, there's been a letting go of very long-standing friendships, and there has been a period, a very big period of solitude, of inner work, of even, I would say, pretty much like being a hermit. So, yeah, we have down at the root endings of a phase or situation. And, I mean, I feel like that just goes so well with, for one thing, endings are sad. They tend to be sad. And there's a way where you read the Celtic cross, you can read these together, and then you read across. So you've got a significant event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. You're crowned with an ending and a transformation, time to move on, ending, and then new things basically coming in, and this is in a very emotional, sad process. So then we move to the behind card. King of Earth, generous, professional, responsible, practical. A successful time, confidently accepting opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch. So, recent past, I have recently gotten a job now like a month ago, month and a half or so. So I would consider that to be accepting opportunities I've been offered, and success. I've been complimented that I've been doing well. I'd say it's going pretty well for what it is. To see this as a person, I really don't. I really don't know who, unless, for myself, seeing myself as becoming more responsible and practical has been kind of pretty much a new thing in my life. As you can see, I'm crossed by traditional viewpoints and things that are grounded and ordinary and practical. So, yeah, I'd see that as a new energy. And then moving to the future, card number 12, or the near future, awakening, Archangel Gabriel. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill is important to be yourself. A couple of interesting things. A temporary standstill. It just happens, it's funny because today's card also says a temporary pause in action. And I actually did this layout yesterday, and I left it out so I could look over it a little bit more. So, looking at things from a different perspective. And once again, it just goes so well with, we've got transformation, and we've got change, new perspectives, healing, new opportunities, new behaviors. Okay. So then we move to the staff of the cross, the Celtic, or the 7, card 7, which is number 20, renewal, Archangel Jeremiah. Review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. So again, I'm moving in a new direction. So as I said, you get this real sense in this reading, I do anyway, that this is like a major life change time that I'm in right now. And then, you have this idea of pause, where maybe it doesn't feel like it at the moment, or it's not exactly clear, but it should be clear. eventually what it all means. 20, renewal. So this card is renamed. It would be the Judgment card. So it is a time for evaluation or assessment. So yeah. And then outer. This card is interesting to me. Outer influences, external influences, 8 of air, which air is mental. So my external influences are mental, which is internal. So it's a little bit strange and confusing in that way. An illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. So if this is my external, this card represents my external circumstances, then I would say that my external circumstances are a product of my internal. They're a product of, they're a projection of fears and illusions of being trapped and the lack of self-confidence. So those things are projected out into my environment and creating the situation. Also, as I said, the majority of the cards in the spread are majors, but the minors, the majority of the minors, are air cards. So we see that this is a mental, does take place in the mental realm. Got 3 of air, 8 of air. Okay, and then the next card, internal, is 4 of air. Time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation.